Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Justin Steele.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too... relax second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
As in the first inning and the second inning,
Henderson leading things off and takes the first.
As in the first inning and the second inning,
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That misses. And a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that one hammered. That's back. Got it. Great leaping catch. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
High fly ball out to left field. Nabs it. And that is that. Half inning complete. We've got no score. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Grayson Rodriguez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Westberg.
Vacuuming on 3.
in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. So here's Kyle Tucker now. That one misses. 1-0. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. 1 out, bases empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. And it remains 2-2.
I want to get him out the front. Change.
Swing and a ground ball.
Sure. Gun him.
Tosses to first. Nice. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that chops in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground, right side, and it's off the bag. And they put the tag on him for the out. Cubs are down quietly, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
We got 4 seam, slider, single, second change.
Steele back to work. And a foul ball.
You know, it didn't take Mountcastle long to make a splash at the major league level. In 2021, he became the first rookie to lead the Orioles in home runs since Kurt Blefary in 1965.
Right
Swing
field,
a
Jack.
high fly
Right
ball
field.
down the right field line. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tyler O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Steele, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets him involved in the action. And that one lifted in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it in, and there's 2 away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity, and because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
He swings and fouls one off. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hack settles underneath it and makes the grab. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Busch. Fouled off. He was late.
My back gets about 4 seam on the chain.
Rodriguez ready to fire now. And that one fouled off.
Let's do a blowback. See if we can get a blowback on the hands.
Got him looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Oh, and you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on play with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth.
Tosses to first, and the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. All set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
They play in the gaps. So you try to go up the middle. So they get a base hit up the middle. They play in the gaps.
Line drive and foul ball. Steele, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a miss.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Ground ball right side. To first, leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. And that is out of play. Top of the 3rd, no score. Foul ball there.
No good contact in there. That was a slider problem. Yeah, that was a slider. That was a slider. Damn.
Foul ball
Jimmy
still
forcing
0-2.
Damn.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
It down right field.
And he hits a ground ball right side. In time to Bush. And that quickly 2 away. So up next, Jackson Holiday.
So go down left field.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's try to go left field.
Swing and a miss.
Slider. Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Sinker. You want someone on the ground. That's right there when they sink it. That's a ground ball and do some
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And delivers outside. In the air on the infield, O'Hearn. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Out to short.
Shortstop. Come on, get him.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base, regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was
Henderson.
That dub, yes.
O'Hearn.
That dub was nasty.
One hit in the inning, but no one left.
That dub was nasty.
Back here at Wrigley Field, on to the 4th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball.
Keep that weight back.
This to 3rd.
Nice shot down left field.
In time to Bush. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Adley Rutschman. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Keep that weight back.
Up the middle.
Damn, he hustled. Damn.
Swanson fires over to first. Rutschman retired. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Fly to left his first time.
He's throwing that slider probably first. Let's try to go to opposite field.
Swing and a little roller right side.
Damn, I cut it.
Bush whips it to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. just missed.
Yeah, and wins that Gold Glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. You think he caught him off guard with a fastball right there, Chris?
Yes, I did.
He didn't look ready for it.
Yeah, no doubt. I think that's exactly what happened. You looked at the sequence of pitches.
Ooh,
He didn't see anything firm until that
slider.
last fastball. So you got to think he was still sitting off speed and just couldn't react quick enough to even get a swing off.
Back door slider back to back. You know what?
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
No, the shift on hits right into it. On to first, and Tucker is retired. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That clears the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
He'll do it himself. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to the top of the... On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Ryan Mountcastle. That one fouled off.
You know, these Orioles just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Tucker hauls it in, and there's one away.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tucker makes the grab for the second out. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. He's 0 for 1.
See if we can go down left field.
Late on that fastball.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
No, you won't. Be ready to turn on this shit. Throw it.
Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Throw it again. I'm turn on. Ready now. Throw it again. Oh.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Fastball. Keep that weight back. Keep that weight
2
back.
down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets. Here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's going to be Michael Busch. And that's outside.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
So back door slide, let it slide until you get the back door.
1-1 now.
Oh,
Rip towards third.
We got a vacuum on 3. We got a vacuum on 3, baby.
We got
a vacuum on 3. We got a vacuum. Sucking up everything in 3rd.
Swanson digs in.
We got a vacuum on 3.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Change inside on him. See if we can get that slider in on him. So we contact.
In the air, center field.
He popped out.
2 away.
Yes.
Here's Nico Horner.
Keep that change in on him.
That's in there. 0-1.
So what's you finna say? I got the food. Yeah. Remind me to check on.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Got these. Oh, damn,
Swing
right in my mouth.
Hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Headphones on. Can't get shit with these headphones on.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Damn, he's not going for it. You're going to get him out in front. So we contact. That's a weak contact.
Right through there for a strike.
In today's game,
change.
not
Let's
that
try
many
that back door,
fastball
slide it.
counts,
We
but
want back
hitters
door.
still
We
in the
want
back of their
door.
minds, they're
We're gonna
looking
back
for
door.
one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 strikes.
Going to have to buckle
They
down
put a
and make
hit
a
run
pitch or
on.
two to
Wow.
get out of this little jam he's worked himself into after the 2-out hit, then that wild pitch. Good time to step off, take a deep breath.
Oh,
It's through for a hit.
damn, go home, go home, go home, go home. Damn.
Long throw home.
Them motherfuckers scored first. Damn.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Damn.
trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Oh.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Gun him, gun
In
him.
the dirt.
Damn.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra
Damn,
base
the
hits.
Cubs from the bus it
Oh,
open
now
on
this
him.
ball's going to get through,
Damn.
and that's a base hit. The run comes in
2-0.
from second. It's 2-0.
Damn.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
The 0-1, and that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps
brick
not
with
quite
slide,
ready
it'll
to
give him
hit.
shakes.
First 2
That's right.
pitches
Probably
by
put a
him for
slider.
a couple of strikes.
In the
Now back
shakes.
is against the wall. It's
One
going to have
hop
to
of the
figure
third.
something
Vacuum,
out and
vacuum
figure
on
it out
3.
quickly.
Get him.
Zips it across,
Vacuum on
and
3.
that will end the inning.
Better get some runs, though.
Back here at the friendly confines, leading off, Cedric Mullins. Steele back to work. And there's a foul ball.
He was late.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Fights that one away, and the count remains
That was a
0-2.
jam pitch. That was a jam.
Left-hand batter waits. Out to short. Swanson
Put some wood
slings
on
it across,
with it.
and they get
That was
Mullins for the out.
That was
That's what a
probably
good
sinker.
sinker's designed to do.
Yeah, that was
Get a
a
guy to
sinker.
roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
That weight back.
Westberg
Damn,
down the
on my
box.
hands.
Comes
93
up
on the
empty
hands.
with a swing there.
93 on the hands. That weight back.
That one
Ooh, he
ripped,
was
but
late. He was
foul.
late. He was late. He kept his weight back, but he was late. Damn,
Missed.
gas on
And
the
out.
hands. Damn.
K is his third of the game.
That
There's
motherfucker
a
was dealing,
3-pitch
Jack.
strikeout.
He
He
dealing.
can do whatever he wants with the
He
baseball
dealing.
right now.
So next to
Yeah.
hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holiday.
You take that.
And that's a base hit. So a
We'll take
2-out
that.
knock keeps the inning alive.
You take that.
So the batting order turns over. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 2 in this one.
That weight back.
Swung
Damn,
on, popped
jammy.
up left
That's a
side.
4-seam fastball. That was a 4-seam fastball. He jammed.
Workman makes the grab. And that is that.
Damn, they dealing.
Bottom of the 6th. Ian Happ up to hit.
They dealing.
Right down the chute. It's 0-1.
Damn. I thought that was the main thing.
And that
God
one
damn
pulled
it.
foul.
Okay, go back to the change.
The other way.
Oh, shit.
Fair
Damn,
ball.
he might get that standing up. You gotta
Now
get
he'll
that double
turn for
standing
second.
up.
The
You
throw
got that
in.
double standing up. You
And
gotta
he's going
stand
to
up
get
double.
to second with
No, he
nobody
slid
out.
in. He didn't get
Good
a standing
two-strike
up.
hitting right there,
He didn't
Boog.
get
A bit of a
standing up.
lost
He
start
slid
for
in. He
some,
slid
so
in.
that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to
Out in
meet
front.
it and
Damn.
still shoot a line drive down the
What
line
was
and
that
left.
curve? Why did that
Happ
curve?
leads off second with nobody
curve.
out. Check swing went
Yes.
around. And the count 1-2.
Let's see if we
One
can get
ball,
him on the spot.
two
That
strikes.
quadrant right there. Quadrant we want right there. Oh,
Stays
he's out in
alive.
front too. He's in the back of that. Get that quadrant right there.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much
Yeah,
so that
jammed
I
him.
think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Jammed him.
Henderson makes the play. And there's one down. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit.
Yes.
Line drive.
God damn it!
Headed for the plate.
How the fuck did I miss
He'll
that?
score
That's wild.
easily.
That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's wild. Damn, that was on me. That was on me. How the hell I missed that?
One out.
That was wild.
Runner
Wow.
at second. Bush, the next to hit.
Wow.
Just missed.
The error was on me.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth.
Pussy ass Cubs got me panty. Wow.
Swing
Come on,
and
this should be
ball
thought.
hit
This should
out
be
towards
thought.
left
This should be
center
thought. This should be
field.
thought.
He won't
God
get
damn
there.
it!
That
What's
should be
going
extra
on?
bases.
What's
Round
going on with all
third,
these
headed for the
motherfucking
plate.
errors, man? What is
He'll
going on with
score.
all these errors? What is going on with all these errors?
Drives in the run.
Damn, I'm
Pretty good
freaking out.
jolt into that one. Great
Gotta
swing,
relax.
nice balance and weight transfer.
Wow.
And he got it to drop in out
How
there
the
in
hell
the
I
deep
missed
part of
both
the
of those
field.
routine pop
Swanson
flies?
in the box now. No
Those
balls and a
routine
strike.
pop flies. Hey.
Runner at second here, one gone.
Oh, Lord have mercy. The Cubs busted open. Oh, wow.
He will score.
Wow.
Throwing to
5-0.
third. Now around second.
Wow.
Going for third.
5-0.
And he's got an RBI
They
triple.
busting it open. They busting it open.
Still
How
able
am I
to come
gonna do
through
this?
behind in the count right there. Anytime
Ain't
you
no
rip a
way yet.
line drive the other
Ain't no
way,
way.
you feel
Ooh.
really good about what you did at the plate. You
0-1
trusted
down.
your hands,
Gotta offer
you let
something.
the ball travel, and you took the...
That one the
Damn,
other
they
way.
busting them open.
And that's a fair ball.
Cubs
Runner
busting
in
it
from
open. My
third to
God.
extend their
I'm getting
lead.
smoked.
It's
I'm
an
getting smoked.
RBI single, and it's now
Damn.
a 6-run lead. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Get him.
Throw to second.
Damn. I gotta stop warming somebody up. Cubs on rock them. They don't rock, but they don't rock this money. I hate somebody. Andrew got a cannon on. Somebody about 2 minutes.
That just misses. And the count even 1-1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where
Man,
you
the
want to
Cubs
just
is
max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of the...
And that should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores
Damn,
from second.
7-0, Jack.
They are really feeding off each other.
Damn.
That's 5 hits in a row. Pretty much a model
Damn.
swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field
Damn.
gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many
Damn.
positives that led to that knock.
He gave up 7
Crow
pitches.
Armstrong over at second, 1 down. Hard hit left side. Throw to first in time.
Them errors fucked me up. Them 2 errors fucked me up.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 1.
He gave up 7.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
Damn. I gotta fight back.
Swing
Get
and
him.
a miss,
Yes.
and he got him. That'll end the
Yeah.
inning after. Back here in a blowout,
Come on,
which
man.
gives us a chance to
Ain't no
talk about
blowout.
just about anything.
Man, it's
Bro,
7th
don't
inning.
get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you?
Damn.
Did you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I
Cubs
wouldn't.
whipped
Even on the road trips,
I
I
was
was
supposed to lose this game.
pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
And there's 2 away. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Cubs set me up. That. Oh, we take that
Hammer,
right field.
base hit.
Right field. We take that.
And that keeps the inning alive.
Come on.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog.
Field
Just
to
2
pitch.
hits
Come
allowed
on,
so
Ty.
far. No runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's
Man, he
faced.
jammed
So
me with that
I don't think
4-6
this hit is going to
fastball.
knock him off his stride too much.
Mountcastle off of first with 2 away.
God damn it!
Towards right
Yes!
center. That's
Yes!
well struck.
Yes!
Way
Yes!
back there.
He caught a body. He caught a
And
body.
it's into the bleachers.
Here we go.
Out of here.
He caught a body.
Tyler O'Neill sends it out. It's 7-2. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Yes.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
And here is Colton
Damn.
Cowser.
They gonna pull him next.
In time to Bush. That's the
He can't
third
give up
out.
nothing else. He can't give up nothing else.
But 2 come across to
When you're
score
down
in
by
the inning,
5.
courtesy of this.
Damn.
Set. Anthony Dominguez has checked into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And that one clips the corner.
What that sink there? We get some on the ground. What that sink? Oh, from the ground balls. That sink low. From the ground balls.
The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Let's see if we get a blow by.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. Looking for the strikeout.
That was pretty nasty. Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin.
And that squirts through.
Right side.
Around first and hustling for second.
Let's stand up for the third. Let's stand up double.
And that's a double.
He got that standing up. And
well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Let's see if we get him
one out and a runner at second.
Our back hits off a slider too.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Did you give me that? Get that backdoor slider. So we get that. Bam.
Foul ball.
I pressed the wrong button. Okay, let's see if we get a blow by.
1-2 now. Way high.
We running that back.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that's down and away.
We gotta put that in the zone. We can walk in.
Hangs and misses. It's a strikeout. Cubs leave one.
But they still got life.
Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Damn.
And that one fouled off. Swinging a foul straight back. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging.
He got me out front slider.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Ooh,
that one is absolutely belted.
You take that. We should get 2 out of that. That should be a 2-back.
And it hits the fence.
We're getting that standing up.
Around first, heading for 2. Throw is high and over his head. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away. 1 out. Runner at second. Next to hit, Jackson Holiday. 1 for 2.
Damn.
This one chopped up the middle. Swanson fires over to first. 2 out.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here.
This
lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Line drive and foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
And he makes the catch. And that is
losing to the Cubs.
on to the bottom of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. That clips the corner. To third.
One hop to third. Gun him.
Throws across the diamond. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Them damn arrows in the outfield.
So here's Horner now. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. And now the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
So that slider getting the chase. That sinking for the sink.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Yes.
And they'll do it again.
Slide away from Chase. Swing full.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
Let me get inside. Need one more pitch. Got him on the hands. Gas on the hands.
And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Damn, my relief pitcher got 5 days.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Brazier.
Just in case.
And he's got a nice lead to work.
Just in case I go extra. See, that's why in the chamber. Just in case I go extras. Just in case. Matter of fact, we go back to the case. Just in case.
Work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ain't no good. Damn,
in the air, left field, down the line. And that drops foul.
Damn.
Brazier measures 6 feet even. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Slider, 4-seam, 2-seamer, cutter.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. Rutschman retired. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan O'Hearn. Left field. Pat sizes this one up.
Damn.
Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second.
Stand up, double.
In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Damn.
Foul out of play off to the right.
4-seam fastball.
The Orioles down to their final strike.
Damn.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Damn, I chased
and that
it.
one gets past the catcher.
Drop third strike. Drop third strike. Yes. Drop third strike.
To second, and he's just back in time.
Yes.
He was thinking about third there, no doubt. Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 in this one. Late on that fastball.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch, a certain
hit to second, and this should do it.
Damn,
they'll go a short way, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
That was a good game. Box score. We had 33 at-bats, 5 hits, 2 runs, no walks. We hit 1 home run. I used 2 pitches. I totaled 9 Ks and gave it 7 runs. The Cubs had 34 at-bats, 11 hits, 7 RBIs. They struck out 9 times. They had 1. Oh, they had no walks. They hit no home runs either. They used 2 pitchers. They galloped up 5 Ks. They gave up 2 runs. Yeah. Be back tomorrow.